I discovered my boyfriend has been keeping a second apartment in our same building, 3 floors above us. It started when I was looking for my keys and found a second set in his drawer. They looked exactly like ours with the same keychain and same building fob, but when I checked the label, it said 16C. But we live in 11B. I tried to brush it off. Maybe it was an old apartment, but then I started noticing other things, like how he weirdly had only one pair of underwear in his drawer. Who lives like that? Then came the thing I couldn't ignore. I was doing laundry and found women's underwear mixed in with our clothes. Expensive lacy stuff. Definitely not mine. So I held those keys in my hand and made a decision. I needed to know what was in apartment 16C. That night, I stood staring up across the street from our building and counted the windows until I found 16C. The lights were on. Not normal lights though. Colorful, shifting RGB lights like you'd see in a gaming setup. Over the next week, I watched. Every few nights around midnight, those lights would turn on. I tried to catch him going up there, but he was careful. He'd leave our apartment saying he was going to the gym or getting food, and I'd watch for him to enter the building. But I never saw him go to the 14th floor. I researched our building's layout online. Unit 16C was the same floor plan as ours. 1 bedroom, same square footage. Why would he need a second apartment 3 floors up? I couldn't take it anymore, so I waited until he left for work. Then I grabbed those keys and went up to find out. Standing outside 16C, my hand were pretty shaky when I raised my fist to knock, but I froze. What if someone else answered? What if it wasn't even his apartment? I lowered my hand and knocked next door instead. An older woman answered, and I put on my best friendly smile. Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you. I think I got a package delivered to the wrong apartment. I'm in 11C and wondered if maybe 16C got it by mistake. Her face changed immediately. Oh, that apartment. She glanced at the door next to hers. That's a strange one. Always weird music coming from there. And those lights? You can see them under the door at all hours. Flashing colors, red and blue and purple. Do you know who lives there? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. She shrugged. I've only seen someone a few times. Always in a hurry. Keeps to themselves. I thanked her and walked back to the elevator, my mind racing. That evening, I confronted him. I held up the keys. Hey, what's apartment 16C all about? His eyes went wider than the moon. Then he said something I was totally not expecting. Okay, I'll show you. So we rode the elevator in silence, and he unlocked the door to 16C, and I stepped inside. And do you know what was inside? A gaming setup. Massive monitor, RGB keyboard and mouse, gaming chair, LED strips everywhere. See? He said, gesturing around nervously. It's just where I game. Our apartment is too small, and you're always working from home, so I needed my own space. I looked around. Everything seemed to check out, except there was a ring light, professional grade, and the camera pointing at the desk wasn't a regular webcam. It was the kind of camera I'd seen in photography studios. What's that for? I asked, pointing. Oh, streaming. I stream my gameplay sometimes. His computer screen was dark, but as he rushed to grab his coat, the mouse moved slightly, and the screen flickered to life for just a second, and I caught a glimpse of a username in the corner. Good to go? He said, still suspiciously nervous. Back in our apartment, I couldn't let it go. After he went to sleep in our bed, I opened my laptop and typed the username into the search bar, and there he was, my boyfriend, in a long black wig with a full face of makeup, wearing the lingerie I'd found in our laundry. The bio said, your favorite next-door gamer girly, online weekdays at midnight. I sat there staring at the screen, and suddenly everything made sense. The missing underwear, the RGB lights, the locked apartment 3 floors above us. I couldn't believe that after all this time we were still splitting rent 50-50, even though this guy was clearly making a bag.